Here we go again. Seeing someone else doing it, we've got to do it now. Maxx air fans. Now, problem with them, they can be a bit noisy at night time when you got them closed. Obviously because they still let air in. Now, the noise mainly comes from the sides. They've got a seal. That's the seal. Just that. Dead easy, dead simple. Or will it be? Let's get up there and have a little bit of a look. But before we can do anything, we've got to manually open the Maxx fan. It's been raining for nearly 2 weeks. Today's going to be dry. But yeah, it's raining. Right, we've got the Maxx air fan. Around the edges, mainly that side and this side, is where noise gets in. So, we're going to lift this roof up, lift this lid up, get underneath it, and put a seal around the edge. There's 2 little screws there. That will release this bit, and then we can get into the arms and undo them. It's going to rain, I just know it is. There's your 2 screws. Now, inside there, you've got these 2 arms, one there and one there. We've got to undo them from this top piece. Apparently, they just push out. Must admit, they came out easier than what I thought. They literally just pulled to the side. They slot in there. Don't forget, they do go on the end as well, so make sure you don't lose them. Right, I'm not going to spend too long cleaning that because it's going to absolutely lash down. Right, first thing they say to do is to take these rubbers off, which they should literally just poke off. We'll get these off. I think these are just held on with a little bit of glue. I think that will do, to be fair. Right, get that one off and then be back. And of course the other side just comes off in one go, doesn't it? Perfect. Right, so your seal's going to run from there all the way around the back, round there, and then up that edge there. That is your seal. Now you'll notice that there is a lip on the seal, just there. This lip has to face outwards, so the seal needs to go on this way with this lip there facing outwards. So we're going to start from that edge there. I don't know whether this needs glue on it or not. I am very unsure because I think this bit might come off, because that, the other one had a bit of glue on it. Sam didn't put glue on his, but I've got a feeling that, see, that just comes off pretty easy. I don't know, I think that needs a bit of glue on it. I'm going to find some glue. I'm going to use some of this stuff, which is just UPVC, ABS and PVC glue, and I'm just going to put a little dab on the top just to help keep this on, because I think in the summer this may stick to the actual top of your Maxx fan and it might pull it off. So I just think a little bit of solvents on there may help it. I'm not going to go mad, but I'm literally just going to put a dab on there. Just to help keep it down. So it doesn't need to be like tons of it. That's a bit too much there. Just do one side because this goes off pretty quick, and then that way hopefully we can do that corner. Right, so I'm just going to keep a bit of pressure on that for a minute, and I'll get the back done, and then we'll come back when we're doing this side. Just keep that down for a sec. So you are going to have a little bit left over here, and you can just trim that bit back just like that. Right, that is all stuck down properly. I'm going to try and give give this a bit of a clean. Be careful with this because it's only plastic on a hinge. But this is going to stop any noise coming in from the side or that side. It does reduce the oxygen going in, but you still do have this back vent here, which will give you some ventilation. But because you've sealed the sides up, there's going to be less ventilation, which is kind of obvious. But hey ho, we can always crack a window open. Right, let's get this back down, pull these out, and then screw this bit back up. So dead easy again. There you go, that's them back in place. Go back down there and screw into the bottom. That's that one done. Roof cleaned, so you don't have to comment, clean your roof. Right, I'm going in for a cup of tea, then we'll do the back one. Right, well, before we go and fit the other seal on the Maxx air fan, I'd like to thank today's sponsor of the video, which is Jackery. Now, we do use a Jackery, and we've used a Jackery for a while. They are still one of the world's leading portable solar brands. We charge all sorts of ours, and they can handle massive loads as well. Emma can use a hairdryer, we can use an induction cooktop, we've even plugged a Hoover into it. At the moment we've got 2 drone batteries charging, multiple GoPro batteries charging, because we go through them things like there's nobody business. But the Jackery handles it all. The battery in it just seems to last forever. It's getting darker outside now, so the van is getting less solar in, so which means we've got to do more driving. The Jackery you can charge when you're driving, you can charge off solar, and you can also charge off a mains hookup while you're plugging into a plug socket as well, which makes it the ideal device if you need a little bit of extra power in your van. And when the summer's here and we've got Jackery solar panels plugged into it, you are getting free power from the sun. Now winter is coming and it's getting a lot colder. You can plug heaters into a Jackery, you can keep your van warm, you can do cooking off the Jackery, you can plug induction hobs off it, you can plug whatever you want into the Jackery, and it just seems to deal with the load. They do them in various sizes, the 250, the 500 and the 1000, which is just like this. And as it's coming up to Christmas, there's going to be a Black Friday sale on as well. To light up your winter, Jackery are offering you up to 25% discounts from the 24th till the 28th of November, which covers Black Friday and Cyber Monday. All the details are going to be on the Jackery website, which I will leave links to in the description below. I'll also leave links to the Amazon store as well, where you can go and get yourself a Jackery and hopefully add a little bit more heat, a bit more power, and be able to stay out a little bit longer, have a little bit more power, and just living the van life that little bit better. So having a product like Jackery in the boot of the van, or just as a daily use for a backup or your main source of power in the van, is something that a lot of people overlook. These products serve a place in everybody's van, and whether it be the small or the large one you go for, it's definitely a good idea to have a bit of a backup with a Jackery, or just run the whole van off something like this. So depending on your electric needs, whether you go for the 250, the 500 or the 1000, check out Jackery. All the links are in the description, and don't forget Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. What do you say? Even Dolly's impressed. Comment section's going to be going mad now. Let's crack on with this one and we'll have a little bit of a heart to heart. Why do you see YouTubers doing paid promotions? Well, for most of us, they're for companies that we've either A, used before, or B, believe that the product is good enough to talk about them and promote them, which is fine. To some people, YouTube is a hobby. To some people, it's a business. To some people, it's a hobby that then started to earn a bit of money that they really enjoyed, that they now want to turn into a business. Now, I can't speak for other channels, but I can tell you our circumstances. Now, if you've been here for a while, you'll know for 25 years I've been a DJ. Worked all over the UK, worked in all sorts of clubs, and I loved it. But then COVID come and, you know, it ruined things and spoiled things, and we were getting little bits of promotions before COVID, and we were getting opportunities before COVID. So then COVID come and hit. And basically what me and Emma done was we used every single penny we had savings to build this van. So for us, we thought we could earn a living off this. Like, you know, I know lots of channels, and I've been involved in YouTube for quite some time before this channel, and I know channels over in the States earning $15, $20, $30, $50, $150,000 a month just off AdSense. Now, I'm not saying for a minute that we're going to get to that level. I very much doubt it. It would take a miracle, but it is coming up to Christmas, so that might happen. Now, being a DJ, it meant that I had a lot of free time in the day, but YouTube takes up a lot of time. It also costs a lot of money, and I'm not talking about money as in you've got to pay to do YouTube, because it's free to put content up and it's free to load, but there's always equipment to buy, there's always stuff to buy. You know, a friend of mine, and you know who you are, they made a comment a while ago that he spent more on buying SD cards than what he's earned off ad revenue off YouTube. You don't get much ad revenue. An average month you can get between, if you are lucky, £400 to £1,000, say. Maybe £1,500. It just depends. It depends on views. Subscribers don't matter. It all depends on views. Let's be honest. Lost both them clips. Let's be honest. You can't live off £400 a month. But I wanted to do YouTube more. I love doing YouTube, and I love making videos, and I love helping people as well. So for us to basically allow us to keep on doing YouTube and keep on doing the thing that we love, there had to be sacrifices. So I had to drop days in work. I had to drop time where I couldn't go to work. So there has to be a bit of a balance. If you are dropping nights in work to do something that you love doing, you've got to get paid for stuff. You know what I mean? You've got to... Companies are not paying for your on-screen beauty. They're not paying for your, you know, your amazing creative process. They're paying for reach. That's what they're paying for. But you'll find most YouTubers don't shill all sorts of stuff. People who just talk about any old crap, and I'm talking any old crap, it's each to their own. We don't do it, and we wouldn't do it, and we don't know, in our circle of friends on YouTube, we don't know anyone that would do that, because you don't need to be sold crap. You need to be informed as an audience about stuff that is genuinely good. Now, I've given certain brands stick in the past because of personal opinions, but it doesn't mean what I say means that the brands are no good. It doesn't mean what I say that you should go out and automatically buy one. You need to do your research. You need to look into things yourself. Take opinions, test things out. If you know people with stuff, go and try them out. But use YouTube as a learning process, a learning platform. It just annoys me when you go on YouTube and you see people in comment section, and the famous one is, oh no, not another power bank video, I'm sick of power bank videos. YouTube is free to watch. As an audience, you're not being charged to watch YouTube. And you'll guarantee most of the YouTubers that are doing it properly, when they're doing things like power bank reviews or any type of review, they will put it in the title or in the thumbnail. So you kind of know what you're getting straight away. You know, I mean, if you look at the thumbnail, you look at the title, you know what you're getting. Our previous video, it was a gas detector. It was on the thumbnail. Bit of a giveaway, but that is a good thing. We never got paid for that. Some things you just do because they're just good products and they could save someone's life or they could benefit someone's life. One thing, leaving a comment saying that you're sick of YouTubers selling stuff and it's alright people moaning about paid promotion, but would you go to work for free? If your boss said to you tomorrow, it's not going to be a busy week, we're not going to pay you, is that okay? But come in and still do the same job, still make the same effort, but you know, we're not going to pay you this week. Would that be okay? Because I'm sure it wouldn't be okay. I guarantee you it wouldn't be okay. Right, got this one off, now going to fit the seal. We may or we may not continue talking, I don't know. So when you do buy these seals, which there they are there, off eBay, I will leave links in the description. They do come with some instructions. Now, the instructions do tell you that the unit needs to be removed from the actual housing using the 4 screws in the side. I think you can see, as I have demonstrated and as Sam from the Crafty Blind has demonstrated, they don't need to be. That is potent. Don't forget, seal lip on the outside. This is a bit harder, this one, because the rear solar is in the way. I could tilt the solar, which may help, but I really can't be asked. So yeah, so it really boils down to YouTubers doing paid promotion. You've got to be paid for the things you do. You're using your time, you're putting your effort in to doing something for a company. And I know people get annoyed with so many power bank reviews, but companies want to do it at the right time of the year to sell the most products for their brand. It's why you turn on the BBC and there's loads of Christmas adverts, but no one complains to the BBC, do they? Right, don't forget to squeeze these little things on. They will just squeeze out, that'll squeeze out, and you'll lock into the points there. Squeeze out like that, and then drop the lid, and you'll see that they actually go into them tracks there on both sides. I'm now cleaning the back end. Right, that one done, and that one done. Right, so what does it actually do fitting the seals? Seals it. So when your Maxx fan is down, the outer edge, that doesn't seal, because you're seeing the one piece of seal I had on, so there's always going to be an airflow out the back around the sides. It does restrict airflow because it seals the unit, still will let a bit of air in. So what are the bonuses? Well, for one, it's going to be a lot quieter in your van. More importantly, it's going to keep heat in, because less heat is going to escape through the Maxx air fan, because it's always did have a vent round the side. It was always ventilated. Yes, your van is now going to be less ventilated than what it was because you've sealed the unit, but you can always crack it open and put it on like one, or put a window down. It just makes it like noticeably quieter in here. We can't hear the traffic going past. Like, I can't hear. So, right, well, a massive thank you to Sam from Crafty Blinders. I've seen a couple of other people doing them, but I've seen Sam doing it and it kind of jogged me memory to go and to do it. So he done it. Massive thank you to him. Go and check him out. I'll leave links for Crafty Blinders channel in the description below, Also, if you do want to get the seals, they are relatively cheap. They're £14.50 per Maxx van, which is not a great deal of money, considering that is noticeably right now quieter. So I'll leave links in the description below, and if you want them, go and get them. Hopefully Emma will be in the next video. I know you've been missing her. We've got a job to do, and it takes 2 people. Well, it doesn't, but I just want my sidekick back. I miss her. She's doing stuff. Right, get gone. Whatever you do, do it well, and I'll see you soon.